Guys, I'm beginning with one of my favorite Vishy Anand videos that I had edited. I'm very proud of it. So, just to show you a bit. But it remains one of my special memories of Vishy, the video, which where you get to know about him, the speed with which he used to play, the five-time world champion, absolute legend. I would like to invite all of you to this stream. Thank you so much for joining in. Today is the 51st birthday of Vishy Anand, and we are so happy that he is, we are in the same era as him. That's what I can say. Yeah, I guess all of you here also feel the same. And if you have any wishes for the legend, do mention it in the comment section. I would love that this comment section of this video fills up with beautiful comments. In this stream, I'm going to do something very interesting today. We are going to look at one epic video of Vishy Anand. And I'm going to tell you more about that video later. We will begin watching it. But before that, I wrote something about Vishy today. I don't know if you have already checked it in the community section of ChessBase India, but I just want to tell you, I just wrote it somehow, with my understanding of Vishy, and it goes something like this. He walks to the board with one-minded focus. He pulls up his chair and sits there adjusting his knights while waiting for his opponent. A cursory glance at this man and you would not suspect anything unusual. He doesn't behave like a genius. Fans come to greet him and he's a bit shaken from his center. But he has perfected the art of smiling for photographs and penning his autographs while maintaining his focus. His opponent arrives at the board. He greets him with a handshake. He tries to focus on recollecting the preparation he has done for the game, every now and then glancing up to assess his rival's body language. The game begins and he's absolutely in the zone. The 64 squares and the 32 pieces are his heaven. There hasn't been a single day in the last 45 years that he hasn't thought about chess. He makes his moves in a flash, gracefully moving his bishop. The experts and the commentators debate whether it is the speed of his calculation or his intuition that is helping him to come out to the right conclusions. No one really knows how he does it. Even when people ask him this question, he shrugs it off. As the game enters the intense final phase, he rests his chin on his hands, his entire body at ease, but his eyes look hungry. They are as focused as a tiger on the prowl. With hundreds of variations and thousands of moves passing through his brain, he executes the rook sacrifice on the board. The opponent is shocked. He hadn't seen the idea. It's not without reason he's called the Madras Tiger. The game is over. He shakes his opponent's hands and signs the score sheets. The experts stare at him in disbelief. Aren't his best days over? Shouldn't he have hung up his boots by now? Isn't chess a young man's game? On the way out, he's greeted by hundreds of fans waiting for him. He's tired and wants to unwind before another tough game tomorrow. But he knows the value of a few moments that he would spend with his fans. He knows how precious that memory would be in their life. His mind is still thinking about the rook sacrifice he made in the game. Was there a defense he missed for his opponent? Yet he is able to stay in the present moment and smile when the camera is flashed in front of him. He goes back to his room, changes his clothes and hits the gym. The gym helps him to clear his mind and lets him get prepared for the next game. He goes to his favorite restaurant for dinner and picks up the sushi he loves so much. Little pleasures in the life of a top professional. A small chat with his wife, a loving kiss to his son, wishing him good night. He's sleepy, but the variations still play on his head. He's thinking about his tomorrow's opponent and the best way he can trick him. He speaks with his second and assigns him some work for the night. The next day he wakes up fresh and energetic. He goes through the notes, hungry for another prey. He walks to the board with one-minded focus. He pulls up his chair and sits there adjusting his knights. This is the first line and it comes back again, and that's what I wanted to portray. Yeah? A genius is someone who does this over and over again. You know, he goes through the grind every single day. Isn't it simply amazing? You know, someone who could do this for years and years. You know, someone could do it for a year, become famous. Someone could do it for 5 years, 10 years, but he's done it for over 3 decades now. Day in and out, he does this. His single-minded focus on the game has imprinted India in the map of world chess. No one really knows how he's able to remain hungry even at the age of 51 with 5 classical world championship titles in his bag. No one really knows how a one-man army from India dethroned the Russians. No one really knows how he is able to be so grounded in spite of being such a genius. No one knows how long will he continue to play chess and enthrall the world with his talent. Meet Vishy Anand, the man who single-handedly popularized chess in our country. Today Anand turns 51 years old, and join us in wishing him a very, very happy birthday. We love you, Vishy. I think I just wanted to portray sort of the legend in front of you, know, how the life is, the grind, the way he works. It's simply amazing. It's simply amazing. And this is a picture taken by Amruta. Very nice picture of Vishy. And thank you all for writing your comments. You can also go to the community section of ChessBase India and write your wishes to Anand. Would be very nice to have them. So guys, should we go to the video? You know, I would like to react to it. I would like to also take you through the video, tell you a few things, also show you a few videos that we have on ChessBase India. Basically, give you stuff to know Vishy, more about Vishy, and more about this genius. I don't know, did I ever say this to anyone, but you are a very nice person, Sagar bhai. Peace to you. Thank you so much, believer. Very kind of you. By the way, there's a message that is pinned here in the chat on top, and that's the Vishy Anand t-shirt we have launched today. So if you guys would like to check it out, please do so. Okay, so let me pull up the video. It's not a ChessBase India video. It's a very, very nice video, and let's start and let's watch it and let's begin. Okay, let's go. Guys, 1 second. Let me enable slow mode before going here. so that people don't keep spamming. Okay, all good, all good. Let's go from the beginning. In 1995, Anand played against Kasparov at the World Championship match. By the way, the intro was amazing, yeah. And all the footage is taken from the Grenke Chess Classic in 2019. Look at Vishy and Aruna. This is a very old picture, and that's Hans Walter Schmidt, who's, by the way, the man who's made this video. Yeah, I mean, a lot of effort he's put into this. Shiro. I don't know who this player is somehow. Maybe he's. Does anyone know who he is? By the way, in the chat. Yeah, I'll reduce the volume by a bit. But who is he? I know him, but anyone in the chat? No, not Karyakin, not Kramnik, not Topalov. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think he is from Netherlands, but not sure. Not sure. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe he's this. Vishu. This is a very, very interesting format they used to play chess in. It was called the blindfold chess. And you see, these are the two opponents. In the background, you can see Gelfand and Aronian, I believe, playing against each other. And they get computer screen, which is completely blank with just the chessboard. And only the last move of where the piece from which square is moved to which square is marked. So they play blindfold this way. You can see Vishy playing blindfold here. They were amazing. They used to play the entire game without pieces, just a blank chessboard in front of them. Magnus, young Magnus. It's a nice one. Vishy, Magnus, and in the background you can see Frederick Friedel there, founder of ChessBase, co-founder of ChessBase. It's Hans Walter, Anand, Aronian, Kramnik Anand. By the way, does anyone know this moment? This very moment. Which occasion was this? If you know. It's an epic 2008, yeah. 2008 World Championship, exactly. And with Kramnik, he played this World Championship match, and it was an epic match. Epic encounter, unbelievable. I would say I was 18 years old back then, but how I wish I could have been there watching it live. Thank you, Darren. And by the way, I want to just show you one game from this match, which is my favorite. And once you see it, it's completely imprinted in your mind. Okay, you will never forget it. You will never forget. Okay, so ready for this? Now Kramnik is white. Okay, crazy position, crazy. Black king, Anand is black. Black king is in the center. White king is very safe. Black has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 pawns. Black has 5 pawns. Okay, so material is even. Sorry. Black has 2 pieces. White has also. What's happened? Yeah. So both sides have 2 pieces on the board, and here Kramnik played b4. Vishy went rook c3. Now his threat is very clear. He wants to take on f3 and he wants to play knight e5 next. Okay, and that is clear. So Kramnik here plays knight takes d4. Okay. And now Vishy was like, what's happening? Because he can simply take this knight. Correct? Guys, tell me what happens after I take the knight. Can anyone tell me? Vishy did take the knight. What was it that Kramnik had prepared here? By the way, the guy whom we were seeing before, I believe it was Predrag Nikolic, whom I asked you. He had more hair back then. Yes, Rook d1. Yes, Mohit Bhatt, we'll come to that. Yes, Mohit Bhatt, you are right. Absolutely, Rook d1. This is what Kramnik thought. Kramnik thought now the queen will move and I will take the knight on d7 and I'm completely winning. So what did Vishy do here? Vishy said, of course, if I move the queen, you will win. So he played the move. By the way, all those who are saying rook takes e6, this does not work because after pawn takes, there's not even a good check that you have because this is controlled by the queen. So it's not a good move. So rook d1, Vishy now said knight f6. Why did you play this, Vlad? Because now if you move your queen, first of all, where will you move it? But even if you move it somewhere, I'll just remove my queen away and then the knight is no longer hanging. Okay. So Kramnik said, well, I'm taking your queen. Vishy said, okay, I'm taking your queen. Now I'm a piece up. Kramnik said, I've prepared check. Like, okay, I'm moving my king. I'm taking your bishop. And now Kramnik was very happy and he said, okay, now I have the 2 extra pawns here. What did black play here? What did black play in this position? Beautiful move. Okay. First of all, he gave a check. Okay. Then he came here. And unbelievable. This move is so beautiful. Now black to move. Kramnik thought that he's winning because he has 2 extra pawns. What is black's best move here? Yes, Mayur, you are right. The knight e3 game. Absolutely, all of you are right. Knight e3. And I remember that when Vishy played this move, he left the table. He went away. And Kramnik was like thinking for his move. And he was like, oh my God, what have I done? It was such a amazing moment because after pawn takes, there is no way to stop e2. and making a queen. So, he had to resign this game. He resigned here, and Anand won this match. It was tremendous. I think this game should remember in your, you should keep it in your head always. It was game number 5, World Championship 2018 Bonn. Okay. Okay, let's get back to the video. So this was the match. I think this was the start of the match where the national anthem was played. This is a picture of Vishy after winning. Kramnik at that point was considered the best in the world, one of the best players. Of course, Anand was also the top. But in a match format, everyone thought Kramnik would be stronger, but Vishy beat him. And that was the time when sort of the Vishy era totally began in 2008. From there, he won 2010. This is Mainz tournament 2009 in Germany. That is Anand in Aruna in 2009. Anand with his friend Hans Walter. Okay, how many of you can tell me the name of every person in this video? How many of you can tell me? Yeah, both of them are such good friends now. Akshay Mohan says a very good thing. Anand and Kramnik were like rivals in 2008, played World Championship match, but I think 2010 World Championship match made them friends when Anand was facing Topalov, and Topalov is like arch rival of Kramnik, and so he helped him. Okay, so from the left we have Wojtaszek, Surya, Peter Heine Nielsen. Now he is the coach of Magnus. Hans Walter Schmidt, who is Anand's very good friend from Germany. Vishy. And you see, from second from the right, he is... Does anyone know him? Does anyone know who is second from the right? Yeah, many of you know. And on the extreme right is Rustam Kazimjanov, who is also now Caruana's second and coach. But the person who is second from the right is a very well-known photographer and also a good friend of Anand. His name is Eric Van Riem. Oh, who said this? Grenke Chess is in the chat. Oh, nice. I'll make you a moderator. Fantastic. So Eric Van Riem, and he is this. So this was Vishy's team. And they many times prepared in Germany together, and it's fantastic. Yeah, like we have our Surya also here, young, 12, 11 years ago. That is the match with Topalov in 2010, which Vishy won. And unbelievable match, I think you guys should know the story of this match. Anand had to, at that time, there was a volcanic eruption that took place in Iceland, and Anand had to go by car from all the way from Frankfurt in Germany to Sofia in Bulgaria. It was crazy match, and they reached a score of, I remember, 5.5 each after 11 games, and this position was reached over here. Who can tell me what is Black's best move in this position? Okay, let's try to see what's happening. First of all, both sides have two rooks. I have a bishop. He has a knight. I have a queen. White has 5 pawns. Black has only 4 pawns. But the king is slightly weak here on h3. So what is the brilliant move that Vishy played in this position? What is the brilliant move? Oh, nice. So many people know it. Gautam KP, Pingo Penguin. Fantastic, guys. This is the right move. See, you want to checkmate the king. This is controlled. But right now you can't give a check here because pawn will take it. If you give a check here, knight will take it. So you have to give a check here, and that is why Vishy found queen e8, and this was the final game of the match in classical time control. And Anand found this beautiful move, now threatening queen h5 check. So therefore g4 was played, and now Anand hit the position, and you can see how white king is feeling uncomfortable because of this bishop. King h4, g5 check. There were many ways to win. fg6, queen g6, queen f1, take, king h3, and rook e7. Very nice move. Check, king here, check, king h7, and now the file is blocked, so queen can't even threaten to come in. Rook g3, take, queen g4, check, check, and he had to give up his queen, and eventually he lost the game. This was how Vishy retained his title after beating Kramnik in 2008. He managed to beat Topalov in 2010. Another brilliant moment for all chess fans. Yeah. Okay. Guys, who's the person on the right? Gustav. Anish is very young at that point. I believe he was, what, 16 years old in 2010 or 11. And he's just 16 years old. And Vishy at that point, of course, was the favorite against him. And this is another very nice picture of Anand and Carlsen. I guess it is from Bilbao. And if you see, they were at that point not playing. Anand was the world champion. Magnus was already world number 1. So they both are looking at each other. Anand is playing Ivanchuk. Carlsen is playing Vallejo. Very nice picture. So 2012, Vishy beats Gelfand, retains his world title, and this is the world championship which I could see in person. Although back then I didn't understand it so well. What was going on in 2013? Of course, I knew it was a world championship match, but the magnitude, Anand and Carlsen playing in Chennai at Hyatt Regency was amazing. This was, you can see all the Indian officials, Bharat Singh, Sundar, Venkat Ramaraja. Then on the right is Ashot Vardapetian, who was the chief arbiter. Aruna on the left, Vishy here. I think Hans Walter Schmidt. This is basically, I think, Anand testing all the things. Before every world championship match, they test the chessboard, the table, the chair, and everything if it is perfect. And this is what Vishy is doing, and it was a lot of reporters had come to see this. Do you think the volume of the video is too loud? Should I reduce it? Please let me know. Yes. Okay. I'll reduce the sound a bit. Only a little, so that Otherwise, you can reduce your volume, yeah, a little bit. Like, my voice is anyway very loud. This was the World Championship where Anand lost to Carlsen in 2013. Guys, this is the favorite part of the video for me. Yeah, like this is Grenke Classic. It takes place in Germany, and it's a beautiful tournament that takes place there. But the way they've captured this with Vishy entering, just have a look at it. Yeah, it's amazing. It's like the crowd clapping. What an atmosphere! Oh, you fan? The world champion, former women's world champion. Okay, I have a question with you guys. A question for you. Yeah, like you saw, there was this one guy who took a picture, a selfie with Anand, and another guy who took his autograph. Suppose you get a chance to meet Vishy. What would you do? Would you take an autograph? Would you take a photograph? And you have only one. Or would you talk to him? What would you do? Yes, MVL was there. Photo, selfie, autograph, picture. No, not both. Selfie, selfie, selfie. Photograph is a lot more. I will talk with him. One or two people say I'll talk with him. Talking, there's no proof. So many people are like, I won't talk with him. But when you have a photograph and an autograph, it's like a memory forever. I remember the first time I met Vishy was when I got to play a simul with him. So that was a very nice sort of opportunity because I got to play with him, shake hands, someone took a picture. So it was a great memory. Caruana. Georg Meyer. Yeah, Georg Meyer is the top German player. Ooh, Magnus. Vishy and Magnus. This is such a nice angle, Vishy and Magnus playing each other. Okay, guess the joke. So that's Vishy, Anish, and Swidler. They are all joking. And by the way, this part I like. I'm sure Vishy is telling Anish something about his Twitter. Yeah. Good stuff. Wait a sec. By the way, Vishy plays for a club called Baden-Baden in the German Bundesliga, and you see, it's sponsored by Grenke, which is a big. So this entire tournament is the German Bundesliga. You enjoy watching Vishy when he makes his moves and when he's playing. It's so stylish the way he.
Actually, this game it features in my book a little bit because I tried to say how hard it was to reconstruct my analysis. It is a sharp line.
Guys, how many of you know this game? If there is anyone in the audience who doesn't know this game, please tell me. Sagar Sonavadekar says, after meeting Vishy sir, kids take autographs, men takes photos. Legends like Sagar Shah create content of it. No, Sagar, till next at least 15 years after I met Vishy, I had no idea of creating content or anything. I just was very happy to have autographs, photographs with him. Everyone knows this, yeah? The best game. This is the best game of Vishy Anand. Still, I'll show you because the video would be incomplete without it, yeah? If we can see it very quickly, I know many of you know it, but let's test you guys. How much do you remember? Because this is Anand's most famous game, immortal game, as he said. So Vishy is black, d4, d5, c4, c6, Slav defense, knight f3, knight f6, knight c3, e6, e3. So now when you play e6, it's the semi-Slav now. Knight b d7, bishop d3, you take, bishop takes, and you play b5, bishop d3, bishop d6, castles, castles. Okay, both sides castle, queen c2, bishop b7, a3, and you go rook c8. And at this point, Levon played the move knight to g5. Now, the idea of knight g5 is to attack this pawn because it is attacked now 3 times. And if you defend it, he wants to come back to e4. After knight takes e4, knight takes e4, control the c5 square so that c5 is not easily possible. Okay, that's his idea. So, what did Vishy do here? Vishy said, I don't care about this pawn. I'm going to open up my closed bishop here on b7. Beautiful. Now look at these two bishops angling at the king. Okay. Aronian said, if you are going to give me a pawn near your king, I'm taking it. So he took with the knight. Now, Anand plays this move. And this is actually the moment. In fact, what Vishy says here is very important. Okay, let's go back to the video and listen to what he has to say.
After knight g5, I knew that I have to play c5, and the lines are very sharp, but suddenly I couldn't remember any other details. But the only thing I could remember was somehow there's a knight which comes to d3, and using that, I figured out that the move.
I'm not going to show you the move. I'm not going to show you the move. Okay, let's come back here. So, you see how the memory of Anand works, yeah? He must have studied this opening maybe years ago. But he remembered that one of his knights in some line comes to d3. That's how, and he reconstructed the entire game in his mind with this. Okay, so first c5, knight takes h7, knight to g4 was played. He played, now the threat is very simple, yeah, you want to take here, you want to move your queen in, and you want to checkmate the king. With this bishop like a sniper sitting here, is going to be all over. So Aronian says, I am going to play f4. So Vishy takes, he takes back with the pawn. And now, what was the move that was played here? How many of you know? All big fan. When I said, do you know this game? All of you said, yes, we know, everyone knows it. Now find it. What is the move here for black? Black to play. Why not bishop h7? Gaurav Chauhan, good move. Good question. Just king h8. That is why. So just he would have moved his king away if he would have taken with the bishop instead of the knight. And that is why he took with the knight so that he can attack the rook. Haha, I fooled many of you. Many of you said any 5. Guys, not here, not knight e5 here. It does come in the game. He played the move bishop c5. Beautiful move. Amazing move. And the point is, if you were to take dc5, this is what Vishy remembered, his analysis. Now you attack this bishop on d3, and let's say after knight f8, you take here h3, you check, king h1, and check, and it ends up in a draw. This is what Anand remembered. This line was there in his mind with the knight coming to d3, all of these things. So that is why he was able to first find the move bishop c5. Now Aronian played bishop e2. Aronian said, look, this is hanging. This is hanging. Okay. So what move do you play here as black now? Aronian said, if you take the pawn with the bishop, I'll simply move my king away. Guys, what is the move? Exactly. The right move here is knight to e5. If you just take bishop d4, he just moves away. And that is why knight d5 was played. And after f takes e5, you can take with a check, king h1. And what's the move here? Find the move for black. Find the move for black now. Brilliant, brilliant. All of you who said the move queen to g1, well done, guys. Check, rook takes, knight f2 check. Brilliant move, and it's a smothered mate. So therefore, after knight e5, he took bishop takes g4. Now Vishy played check, king here, and took here on g4 with the knight. And after knight takes f8, he played another brilliant move here, because the threat is to come in with the queen and give a check. Sorry. So therefore, the move that was played here was f5, stopping that. Knight to g6. Now Anand moved his queen. And you see, he is right now a rook down in the position. If you see here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. One rook, and his entire rook down. But Anand has the attack flowing. h3, he took. Now you can't take the knight, because if you take, it's a checkmate here. You see, the bishop is the watchman, the queen is the killer. And so, queen e2 was played. And there came the move, queen to h5. And here came the final error, queen d3. And you have to find the winning move for black now. Beautiful move. It's an excellent move. You see these two bishops here looking at the king and the queen and the knight. What's the final move? Oops, sorry. Yes, Setu Madhav, Akshay Mohan, all of you are right. Any piece on the e3 square works. Any piece. Knight to e3 or bishop e3. Because the point is, after bishop e3, if you take, what is the problem? How does black win now? Black to play and win. How does black win? Yes, exactly. Look at this pawn. It's pinned here. So you can take here, moves and checkmate. It was a brilliant game by Vishy. And I think one of the best ever he's played, and he also loves this game.
Had to be bishop c5. And I think that's probably the most interesting story, because after you play bishop c5, once you've found that move, I think the position almost plays itself. But that was the most difficult move to find. We ended up in this legendary Rubinstein game.
Guys, homework for you. Please check out the game Rotlevi Rubinstein. Beautiful game that Anand compares his game with.
The parallels are quite striking. It's not exactly there, but it's probably my best game.
In fact, I remember that I had once interviewed Anand about this.
Well, the first one is very easy, of course.
He speaks about
this is my game with Levon.
Yeah.
From, I can say 2013.
NDE5.
Yes, but already the previous move, bishop c5 is thing. And in fact, this is one of the chapters in my book. So I talk about...
By the way, all the people who haven't got Vishy's book, this is the one he's talking about in this. And in this, he speaks about this entire, how he gets to this move. It's called Mind Master. Have you got this book, by the way? Any of you? Mind Master. Guys, if pawn takes bishop, knight takes pawn, and that analysis I just showed you. Have you... Yes. No, all those who haven't got it, please get it. It's a great book, Vishy. It's an autobiography of Vishy. He has written it, and it's also written together with Suzanne Ninan, and it's a beautiful book. I love it simply. In fact, I have even taken the pains to mark some important points in that, and very interesting overall. It's not a chess book, it's his autobiography. There are chess elements, but it's not 100% chess.
This move a lot.
The new book which is coming
Correct,
out.
Mind Master.
Okay.
So I remember spending half an hour to find bishop c5, because of course I was drawing a blank. I didn't remember anything of this variation. There were so many other variations we looked at, I didn't remember this. And so based on the smallest fragments of memory, I had to reconstruct, and that's the story. And then, as everyone knows, this became the current version of Rotlevi Rubinstein.
Yes.
And there are other games that I'm equally proud of, but there is a strong case to say that this is the most beautiful game I've played in my life.
Right.
So,
most beautiful game he has played in his life. Yeah, that says something about a game of a 5-time world champion. There are 8 more games he discusses in that video, so check that out. Yeah. This is such a nice moment where Peter Swidler is taking a picture of Vishy, a selfie with the lady. With fans. This is Anand playing against a brilliant young talent. Does anyone know who this young talent is? What's his name? What's the name of this young talent that Anand is playing against? Vincent Keimer. Yeah, exactly. Vincent Keimer, a very, very talented youngster from Germany. In fact, they say that Nihal, Pragnananda, Keimer, Abdusattarov, Firuza, all of them together make the future of chess. Of course, Firuza has gone one step ahead than the others, but all of them very talented. This is the thing about Vishy. Yeah, he's played with Carlsen, we just saw. Now he's playing with Keimer, who is just 14 years old in this video. He's played against this huge range of players. smooth, yeah, classy the way he plays. Draw with magic.
Knight on c7. Yeah, and then bishop f4.
Guys, this is one video which I want you all to see. Okay, so this video entirely can be found on Grenke Chess website. By the way, this video which I'm showing you, I wanted to keep it as a surprise until the end, but I'll anyway tell you, go to Grenke Chess because they sent this video to me to react on it and to share it with you guys. The previous one, the one which we are looking at of Vishy, and they have this video as well of Anand and Carlsen analyzing with each other. It's a beautiful video. Both of them calmly sitting, analyzing, talking to each
No,
other.
then you come back to e4. No, there was some bishop e6 trick. I was trying to. Maybe.
And mods, can you spam the link of Grenke Chess in the of channel and also of this video so that people can go and check this out. It's an amazing video. I love it because you never get to listen to these players talking, and they somehow manage to capture the sound, amplify it so that we can listen to everything that they are analyzing. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you for spamming the link. Okay, so it's a great video of Anand and Carlsen analyzing. Two world champions analyzing with each other. Caruana. That was Paco Vallejo. And by the way, Grenke Chess is a very big tournament that happens in Germany. One of the biggest opens. So you can see the top group plays on the top of the table. Like there is a sort of a podium, and everyone can play in the open section. This is an amazing part of the video. Yeah, like so many fans of Anand, and look at Vishy, yeah, calmly standing there, and everyone's taking a picture. Now, this is one thing which I have truly admired about Vishy is his ability to stay calm when so many fans come at him. And I remember once I asked him about this thing, and check this out, yeah.
Comfortable, and I hope it showed.
And I have to ask this to you. You were mobbed by so many people. I know that this happens to you time and again at various events. How do you manage this? Because it's actually very tiring to sign autographs, to take pictures, to have the smile. Because one's wrong action and someone could get hurt, but you always manage to keep things under control.
Well, thank you. Yes, I try to be conscious, and I try to be aware that I'm lucky that these people want to come near me, and I think you shouldn't complain too much unless it becomes very hard to deal with, because you can't ask people to pay attention to you, and then suddenly when they do, change your mind. But I think I represent chess, and I think it's important to be nice to chess fans because, well, in the end, that's how it works.
Thank you. Such a nice answer. There's so many points. First of all, Vishy believes he represents chess and he portrays the image of the sport, so he should be so much responsibility. Secondly, he says first you ask for people to take notice of you, and once they start noticing you, you cannot just say, okay, now I don't want to. So this responsibility as a star is amazing. Somehow this feel of wooden
But of
chess
course, he's one of
boards.
my best friends. Uh, I mean, I felt very comfortable with him almost right away. That this is someone I thought could be just a good friend.
Do you know who Anand is talking about here? About his good friend in this video? Yeah, he talks about. No, he talks about Hans Walter Schmidt. Yeah, the person who is responsible for this video.
And yeah, we're still going strong. We'll go back together to Barcelona.
The one who's sitting with Vishy. Yeah. And he has been like Vishy's friend, supporter, and Vishy trusts him a lot. And he's he's one of those persons who has helped Vishy a lot in his chess career as a friend. A3, and look at Anand's reaction, yeah, when he plays A3. Not at all a good move. But now look at this nice part. Vishy is talking in German, yeah? He's talking in German. And it's one of the things which makes Anand truly a global personality is that he knows English, he knows Tamil, he knows Spanish, he knows German, I guess also French. I mean, he knows so many languages and actually fluently. He's speaking in German here. Giving a simultaneous exhibition.
Queen is one of my favorites. Probably it's a good reason we became close friends because
First I thought Queen he's talking about which is his favorite chess piece. Then I realized that it was his choice of music.
he met me at the airport. I was wondering what we would speak to each other, and of course he starts putting Queen on, and it was nice with Hans Walter.
Actually, I really like the Bundesliga, the environment, the atmosphere. You can see it's calm. All the top players there playing. Vishy over here playing against Marcus Rager. Thank you, Kimaya. Thank you for your super chat. Yeah, it's a win. By the way, this is one of the first articles, yeah, written on Anand, and this is written by India's first arbiter, FIDE arbiter, international arbiter, Kameshwaran, V. Kameshwaran, and he dubbed him as the Lightning Kid, a title that has stayed with him ever since. Beautifully written. Maybe you can rewind back and read it later. One of the things that I've truly admired about Vishy, apart from being an amazing chess player, is how he has built up a team. If you see here, it's a brilliant team of seconds who all of them very, very famous now in their own way, like Peter Heine Nielsen, Kazim Janov, Surya, Wojtaszek. But Anand was able to spot them very early, and he was able to work with them. This ability to spot, work, and manage people is like he is like the CEO. Yeah, he's like managing a company. He's trying to take care of the people that are working, and many of the everyone knows about his chess skills, but also the ability to manage people is very difficult. And of course, Aruna has played a big role in that with Vishy, but also Anand. He inspires his team around him to work so hard.
Mattia Vanakam, amigo. Perentanal Valtukal.
So, which language is this? Can anyone tell me? That's Vladimir Kramnik wishing Vishy. Can anyone tell which language?
Mattia Vanakam, amigo. Perentanal Valtukal. Or something.
Yes, Tamil. Tamil, guys, not Russian or Italian. He wished him in Tamil.
So, Vishy, since this is a Baden-Baden thing, I would say
Magnus.
congrats on fixing the 1.5 points from the two Catalan games last weekend, because I thought they were just going to copy the moves there. Happy birthday, wish you all the best, and see you soon.
Dear Vishy, greetings from New York.
That was wishes from Magnus Carlsen, but now this one is my favorite in this. There are so many personalities who wish Anand, but this one is amazing.
Congratulations on joining me across the midway point of Central Bridge. You are braver than me, continuing to battle the youngsters instead of teaching them. Good luck, my friend, and happy birthday.
You are braver than me because you are continuing to battle the youngsters instead of teaching them. It's amazing, yeah? Kasparov saying this to Vishy.
When I met you, Vishy, you were a speedy, fantastic, talented player. Since
Judith
then,
Polgar.
you enriched the chess world and became a world champion as well.
Hey Vishy, congratulations on your birthday.
MVL.
I hope you enjoy your day a lot, and it is an honor to fight alongside you for many years already, and I hope for many more years to come. And congratulations on being the Federer of chess.
Federer.
My dear friend,
Very
dear
nice.
Vishy, you have been to me.
Rustam Kazim Janov, he's one of the top players from Uzbekistan, but also Vishy Anand's second, former FIDE world champion, and now trainer of Caruana.
A colleague, an inspiration, a friend for so many years, and I'm really honored by this. I just want to say happy birthday. May you have many long years of health and happiness, and please play chess for a very long time to come.
Vishy, it's a pleasure to know you, to play against you, to work for you and with you.
Radoslav Wojtaszek, he is one of the top players from Poland. Very strong around. His highest elo was 2740 or 2750. Very amazing player.
All the best.
And he has been Anand's second.
Happy birthday.
In the past.
Happy birthday, Vishy Anand.
That is Ho Yifan. And of course, #1 women's player in the world.
Dear Vishy,
Peter Leko.
congratulations to your 50th birthday. I hope that you will still play many years on the high.
Lost Stories music. Wow. Is wishes happy birthday Vishy Anand. Is this the official account of Lost Stories, guys? Simply love their music. In fact, the one who founded Lost Stories is one of my school friends, and Rishabh, and thank you so much for sending us super chat.
Highest level. I mean, it's just fantastic what you are doing. Keep going.
Happy birthday to the one and only
Oh.
Viswanathan Anand.
Antonio Radic, better known as the Agad Mater, and he wishes from Croatia.
Lieber Anand, herzlichen Glückwunsch zum...
Guys, I need some German translation here. I know a bit of German, So I can understand a bit, but not entirely. But all those who understand German would know.
Am 50. Kannst du dich noch erinnern? Vor 25 Jahren. Warst du 25, als du zu uns kommst. Und wir haben in den letzten 25 Jahren super große Projekte gemacht. Weltmeisterschaften, Chess Classic gewonnen und so weiter und so fort. Was ich mir wünsche, ist Folgendes. Lass uns noch mal 25 Jahre draufpacken. Die nächsten 25. Für mich wird es schwer, aber für dich ist es easy. Und so wünsche ich dir und deiner Familie und deinen Freunden und deiner Zukunft alles, alles Gute. Du kannst dich auf mich verlassen. Ich bin da, wenn du mich brauchst.
Nice. I guess what the gist what I got was that you have dominated the chess world for so many years. You should dominate for more years. I wish you the best to your family, to your future. But I couldn't understand it entirely. But I'm sure there were many Germans, in the chat who could understand.
Happy birthday, Vishy.
This is, by the way, this was
Dich auf mich verlassen. Ich bin da, wenn du
Gustafsson.
mich brauchst.
Happy birthday, Vishy.
Dear Vishy, I wish you a happy birthday.
Vincent
and hope
Kemar.
that you would have many more successful years in chess. All the best.
Lieber Vishy, zu deinem neuen Lebensjahr, zu dem neuen Lebensjahrzehnt, zur zweiten Hälfte.
I think Grenke chess account would clarify this, but isn't he the sort of the owner of Grenke company? Maybe. Or maybe Baden-Baden. He is one of the persons who is very important. I'm not 100% sure though. Grenke just says, Dear Anand, happy birthday to your birthday. Talks about last 25 years and wants 25 years with Vishy more. Yes. Gaurav Datta says he's talking about Anand's last 25 years achievement and wishes for the next 25 years. He says it's not possible for him, but for Anand, he's confident. Nice. Thank you so much, Gaurav, for clarifying that.
Deines Lebens wünsche ich dir alles Gute. Ich wünsche dir vor allem viele gute Partien auch in Zukunft. Und bei der Gelegenheit bedanke ich mich auch für die schönen Partien, die du für die OSG Baden-Baden gespielt hast, über so viele Jahre.
Ja,
Nochmals
Baden-Baden.
vielen Dank und herzlichen Glückwunsch.
Owner.
Hello, Vishy. I would like to wish you a very...
This is Eric Van Riem, wonderful photographer and great friend of Anand. He's the founder of Grenke Group. Yeah, exactly. Cool.
Happy 50th birthday, also from Svala and the kids. Hope to see you soon, next month in Wijkerzee. Keep on moving.
Happy birthday, Vishy. Keep going strong. Let's all enjoy your games.
Meyer.
Many thanks for your great support during more than 15 years. Happy birthday, Vishy.
Hi, Vishy. Tara and I just wanted to wish you a
This
very
is
happy
Michael Adams
birthday for this special
from England.
occasion. Have a really great day. See you soon. Bye.
I'd like to wish you a very happy birthday and hope many more to come.
Richard
Happy
Rapport.
birthday, Vishy. Wish you all the best.
Wish you a very happy birthday
Richard Rapport, one of the most creative grandmasters from Hungary.
and hope many more to come.
Happy birthday, Vishy. Wish you all
Mosesian.
the best in your private life. Let your chess pieces listen to you as till now, and let your kings be safe.
Happy birthday, Vishy Anand.
Hari.
Happy birthday, Vishy.
Peter Switler.
I congratulate you for your birthday.
Donchenko.
I hope you will have many happy and
Very
successful
talented
years.
youngster.
Happy birthday, Vishy.
Happy birthday, Vishy, zum 50. Geburtstag.
This is from Alexei Shirov. This is when Anand became the world champion in 2000. He beat Shirov and became the world champion.
Vishy. Well, on this special occasion, I would like to congratulate you on your 50 years birthday. You're no longer a teenager, but you still have a fantastic life ahead. You have achieved and accomplished so much, but maybe even more is to do and achieve in the future. During the lifetime, I could almost never beat you in chess, and all I could do during all those years was to learn from you, or to try to learn from you.
He is one of the most amazing attackers. He's written a book called Fire on Board, And look at the humility with which he wishes Anand. He says, almost in all my career, I have never been able to beat you, and I learned from you.
Well, I hope that at least I have learned something. Well, once again, stay healthy and keep playing amazing chess as you have always done. All the best.
This is so. If I was Anand and I saw all my competitors with whom I fought giving such messages, it would feel so warm, you know. And Shirov, of course, gave all of these wishes from his heart. Juggernaut 4799 says, read a book about 20 years ago, Children Who Made It Big. There was a chapter on Vishy called The Lightning Kid about how he started the magazine chess contest he won. Yes, in the Philippines. One of the reasons I started playing chess. So many people have started playing chess because of Anand. Yeah, it's amazing. This is... Now look at this. You saw a lot of people wishing him in German. This is Paco Vallejo, one of the top Spanish grandmasters. He's wishing him in Spanish.
Que cumplas muchos más años, que sigas jugando al ajedrez al nivel que lo haces desde siempre.
Any Spanish people in the house?
Mejor porque eres un ejemplo tanto en el tablero como fuera, así que un abrazo muy fuerte y de verdad que te deseo de todo corazón lo mejor. Venga, chao.
Lieber Vishy, alles Gute zum Geburtstag. Und uns wünsche ich, dass du uns noch viele Jahre mit deinem Schachgenie am Brett verzauberst.
So like this.
Happy birthday, Vishy Anand, sir. You have always been my inspiration.
Guys, Gukesh, one of India's youngest grandmasters, and he says, happy birthday, Vishy sir, you have been my inspiration. And that's the thing, yeah. All these youngsters are so inspired by Vishy. And they have someone to look up to. That yes, we want to reach there. That one of the Indian has achieved this, even we can do it.
Dear Vishy,
this
let me
is
congratulate you with your
Dvorkovich,
birthday.
who is FIDE
Thank
president.
you for being in chess for so long, and we hope you will stay in our beautiful game for even longer. You're a great champion, one of the best throughout decades, a role model for many generations of chess players, and wish you all the luck and good health in the upcoming years. Please continue to be a person who is calm, wise, kind to people, and enjoyable personality to be around. On behalf of FIDE, congratulations and best wishes.
Dear Vishy, it was a great pleasure for me to play with you in Bad Soden. I wish you a happy birthday and a Merry Christmas.
Dear Vishy, I wish you all the best for your 50th birthday. Great success, excellent health and deep fulfillment. Stay hungry like a tiger and always remember simply the best.
Alles Gute zum Geburtstag.
Fiona.
Happy Birthday, Vishy.
Lieber Vishy, ich gratuliere dir recht herzlich zu deinem 50. Geburtstag im Namen der OSG Baden-Baden. Bleibe gesund und munter und ich hoffe, dass du noch lange für die OSG ans Brett sitzen wirst.
Bon anniversaire à Vishy. J'espère qu'il va continuer avec succès sa grande carrière.
This is Etienne Bacro, who is one of the best French grandmasters. I believe he's wishing him in French.
Hi Vishy, I wish you all the best and happy birthday. It was always a pleasure to meet you because it's not only your games and your chess, it's always your sense of humor, which I enjoy much more, even if you play excellent games.
Happy Birthday to you, Vishy. 50 Jahre rund, von Vegetarier zu Vegetarier. Also du warst immer mein großes Vorbild und toll an dir finde ich, dass du nicht nur der Beste oder einer der besten Schachspieler bist, sondern du bist ein sehr sozialer Mensch, der eben auch für Leute, die nicht ganz so gut wie du spielen, nette Worte und Beobachtungen übrig hast. Und das werde ich dir nie vergessen.
Hallo Vishwanathan, wir wünschen dir von der OSG Baden-Baden alles Gute zu deinem runden Geburtstag.
Happy birthday, Anand sir.
Oh,
You have been
Prabhu.
such an inspiration to me. Thanks for that. And I wish you a long life, good health and prosperity.
Wow.
Wish you a very happy birthday, Vishy.
Oh, Vidi.
Hey Vishy, wanted
Eric
to wish
Hansen.
you a very happy birthday from Canada.
Happy Birthday, Vishy.
Hallo Vishy, ich habe noch was vergessen.
Hans Walter.
Natürlich werde ich für dich auch einiges an Reklame machen.
He says, I have
zu
not
deinem
forgotten
neuen
your
Buch.
book.
Ich kann nur Folgendes sagen, es sind sehr wenige Bilder drin.
At that point, the book was launched, and guys, I would also say the same. Get this book, Mind Master. If you want to get to know Vishy more about him, get it, read about him. And by the way, this entire video has been captured by Grenke Chess. It was published a year ago on his 50th birthday, but remains very relevant even today with such wonderful wishes, such wonderful compilation of videos. And I would greatly ask you to subscribe to Grenke Chess, which is a great channel. You know, you can go there. Let me just show you guys. Yeah, please go there and subscribe to Grenke Chess here. And they have some very nice videos. Oh, they have Chess World says happy birthday to Vishy Anand. They published it today, but I believe it's...
Mattia Vanakam, amigo.
Yeah.
Perentanal Valtukal or something.
So, Vishy, since this is a Baden-Baden thing, I would say
maybe there are
congrats
some new
on fixing the 1.5 points from...
this is a new one.
Hat mir sehr viel Freude gemacht, dass du mich als größten Großmeister der Welt direkt erkannt hast. Und ich freue mich bis heute darüber und wünsche dir weiterhin sehr viel Spaß, tolle Partien.
Und
Andre Schulz.
Mal ganz nett für
dich,
Andre
Schulz from ChessBase.
Nachdem du ja sonst immer in der Weltgeschichte rumreist, kannst du mal etwas Zeit mit deiner Familie verbringen, bist für deinen Sohn da, bringst ihm vielleicht Schach bei und wer weiß, was aus dem mal wird. Ich wünsche dir alles Gute.
Lieber Vishy, alles Gute zum Geburtstag. Und uns wünsche ich, dass du uns noch viele Jahre mit deinem Schach...
Nice. So please check it out, guys. Check out this channel, subscribe to it, and make sure that there's some good content that you can find here. Check that out. And also, I want you to see some of the videos on ChessBase India. One of them, if you want to make a note of it later, is Vishy Unplugged 50th birthday special. This was published on ChessBase India. I think a beautiful video which has very few views. I would say it's one of the best interviews of Anand, who has been your inspiration. He speaks about his mom. He speaks about his biggest challenges that he faced in early days. A lot of interesting things that in this video. So Vishy Unplugged, yeah. The next one, which I would say, is this deep, insightful, power-packed talk show with Anand. This was between Anand and Anand. So Vishy Anand talks with the CEO of
representing the audience would be Dr. Anand
Persistent Systems, Anand Deshpande.
Systems would be taking stage and asking questions.
So it's a beautiful entire conversation.
This is important. Don't waste your time. It's a dead end thing. You could cut the working time you need.
And I would say check this out. Amazing one, yeah. This video. I think you will get so much insights about Anand from there. Then this is one of my favorite, where Anand manages to beat 8 opponents in 43 minutes. I had 45 minutes on my phone, yeah, battery life. Or was it space? 45 minutes of space in the phone. And I started shooting. I was hoping Anand will complete it, and he finished it in 43 minutes. And so he plays one move. Then he goes to the next board. This happened in the Lindores Abbey tournament. And I'm moving around with my camera, shooting it. So again, a very nice video that you get to know about Anand's speed as a lightning kid. There's one which is rapid fire.
Like from there is where I got this thing to keep.
With Vishy's wife, Aruna Anand, at their home in Chennai. Again, a very nice. Here you get to know more about Vishy the person. Also about Aruna. Who's been such a big force behind Anand, being one of the best in the world. This is one more, which I would say gives you a lot of information about Anand. It's FinCare had organized this. Gaurav Kapoor, who is a very well-known anchor, does a lot of cricket shows. He interviews Anand. By the way, all of this is on ChessBase India, yeah? So check out Vishy Anand chats with Gaurav Kapoor on FinCare's first anniversary celebrations. And this is a very nice video also. Anand talks about his life and all of it. This one is a nice video which
played the critical role. She taught me how to
Anand
play,
speaks
and
about
she
his
taught me the
mom.
game.
So it's titled as the one phone call which Vishy Anand would have really loved to make. A very emotional video of Anand. Then there is this video between Vishy and Nihal. This is the only game that both of them have played ever. And we have captured the entire game on ChessBase India. Read about the biopic. Do you know anything more? Gaurav. When is the bio? Did they release something today? I didn't. I'm not sure. Is a biopic being made of Anand? This is Nihal versus Anand. Entire game, and Nihal was pressing, but at the end it ends in a. You can go and check it out.
Matches until now.
This is Anand at his home in Chennai, and he speaks about Carlsen versus Caruana match, giving some brilliant insights.
Which one resembles
closest to this one?
And he talks about
you get something, but
different positions, and it's a great video. Carlsen Caruana 2018 World Championship match. It was going on. And I was in Chennai, and Anand agreed to this interview. That's his home in Chennai. Yeah. This one is a great video because he inaugurates an academy in Pune, okay, in PYC Gymkhana. Then he comes in, and then there are all these kids around him. And then he's seeing the thing. And then all of a sudden, Anand says, let's look at some chess. And all the kids join in. And then they play. And then Anand says, should I give a position? And then he gives them a position to solve. It's such a wholesome video. It's a beautiful one. You can check this out.
I'll just tell you. So black rook on a8, white bishop on h8.
And this video has Abhijit Kunte here, who is a grandmaster. And then these kids put the position.
White to play, mate.
And there's also Vidit here, who is trying to solve it. And you know who solves it at the end first? It's actually Prathamesh Mokal, my brother-in-law, Amruta's brother, who finds the answer. So, a very nice video, yeah, just check that out later. This is one of the first videos of Anand that we captured in Candidates 2016. He's won his game against Karyakin, he's coming out. Great memories that we have of Anand, and he goes to the press conference which is upstairs. And this entire premises where Candidates was held. Great memories here. And this is one which Anand, I had asked him about the importance of ChessBase India for Indian chess. This was 2 years
ChessBase
ago.
India is now turning 2 years old. Do you think it has played a
3
positive
years.
impact
It's almost
on
3
Indian
years
chess?
before.
Yes, definitely.
Girolamo Castaldo, thank you so much for becoming pillar of Indian chess and becoming a member. So kind of you.
ChessBase India has done a very good job. First of all, I think the focus on India is very nice because if you take a general website, they tend to spread their attention everywhere. But ChessBase India is just the best resource if you want to find out anything that happened in Indian chess. And second, both you and Amruta have more energy than I have. So, I mean, you come to every tournament, and so compliments to you as well. It's a good resource, but a very healthy one because if there's an Indian chess player who wants to put their story out, it's also a resource they can use. So, good job.
Very kind of Anand to say good things about us. And this one video is my favorite. I have shown this on many streams, but guys, do check it out. This is Vishy Anand versus Alexander Grishchuk. Amazing raw emotions you can find here of Anand. Look at this. So Anand thinks for a long time And then he's thinking here. I'm sure you guys have checked this video, yeah? Rook to g5. Now you can't take it. He immediately moves. Anand also moves immediately. Rook f5. And Grishchuk is like, what's happening? I don't understand. My queen is protecting the f7 pawn. Everything looks fine. If he plays knight to g5, I will just take. Pawn takes. He's calculating all the things here. And after thinking, he's taking his time. You've seen this, yeah, this video, and this remains one of my favorite captures because you usually don't get such emotions, yeah, of chess players. Just check this out. Just a second, guys. Amruta,
Oh shit. Sorry.
sorry, guys, something was on fire in the house. Almost saved. And look at Grishchuk here. Takes. Oh, check. And he's like, wow, what a move. And now if you take with the queen, then pawn takes pawn. And then queen h6 is the mate. And look at Grishchuk. He cannot believe. And very nice of him. He sees it's checkmate now. And Anand is very happy. It's like this kid-like thing, yeah? When you can sack a rook, a knight, a rook, and then checkmate such a world-class player. Checkmate, beautiful game. So check this out. And also, Anand, I like this interview. He won the Tal Memorial in 2018 in Russia. I was there. And then I asked him a question. Which is, apart from this tournament, how do you keep yourself so tactically alert?
I don't know that I do. I mean, when you're alert, and then when you're not, you're not. That's all.
Yeah.
Obviously, in the events where it goes well, you can start to write a book on how you do it, and then the next tournament it doesn't go so well, and then what do you say? So, I think you just keep practicing and hope that at the right moment it clicks.
I asked Anand, how do you stay tactically alert? And he could have said so many things that he does, but the main thing is his practice and be alert. If it clicks, it clicks. If you keep practicing, it will click. I think this is the last one. By the way, this is an entire playlist of Anand's videos, which we have more than 278 videos of Anand. Some of them have Vishy Anand in a description, so even that is added. But I think at least more than 250 videos here of Vishy Anand. So check them out. It's a huge playlist. I think one of the best resources to know more about Anand. If you can spam the link in the chat, maybe I can also do it here. Yeah. So I've put the link in the description of this. So go and check it out. And guys, thank you all for watching this stream. Also, if you want to celebrate Vishy's birthday today by getting something, then you can consider getting this limited edition t-shirt of Anand, which we launched. This one is a Madras Tiger one. So if you go to ChessBase India shop, by the way, there's this link. So if you put Vishy Anand here, this is the one. Yeah, this one. This is the one which we launched today. It's called Sport is About Focus. It has to be 100% always. This is the one. If you want to get, check this out. I'm going to put the link. It's already pinned. The link is already pinned over there. So you can check this out. Yeah. Well, that's all. And you can get Anand's t-shirt. By the way, a super chat here. Subrojoy Datta says, happy birthday, Vishy sir. A privilege to live in the same era. Absolutely. Sagar bhai, when will you be in Pune for your set? Please make a vlog. Maybe not the content, but backstage stories. Yes, I'll do it. Subrojoy, I'll be there somewhere in the 20th, 22nd of December. Show is on 25th. So we'll do that. But this entire video was very cool. Big thanks to Grenke Chess for the video that we could see about Vishy over here, and I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please consider subscribing to Grenke Chess, and thank you all very much. Let's just raid someone, shall we? Before we leave, I would love to raid the young talent of Indian chess who's doing so amazingly.
एका ऍडची स्क्रिप्ट वाचते. कोणतं प्रॉडक्ट?
Hey, what's this?
ओ माझ्या सॉफ्ट स्किन सर.
Okay. Yeah, raid Raunak. Let's raid Raunak here. So guys, please go to Raunak Sadhwani's channel. He's one of India's top talents.
Wait.
And over there you have
yeah, I was actually
Surya,
wondering
Nihal, and Raunak. Wow.
Yeah, let's put this.
Yeah.
I'm revisiting
Guys,
this game
please
after a
do
long
check
time.
this
So
out.
it's 6 G6.
Rook e6. Oh, okay. Same mistake, yeah. Okay. Bishop g6, queen d1, rook e6, king f8,
And then bishop
rook
a3.
f7, rook g7, bishop a3, yeah.
This is
Okay,
a tough
we
stream.
have
If
to
you
put
want to
this.
improve your
Correct.
calculation,
Absolutely.
please
E6,
check this out.
king
That is
f8,
correct.
rook f7, king g8, rook g7, king f8, bishop a3.
Bishop a3.
This is a
Bye
mate,
bye.
guys.
Wow.
Not mate actually. On rook on e8 was mate.
Yeah. So that's why g6 is not working. So he played g6. But what is the best defense? So knight e3 is the only defense, yeah, to keep the game going at least.
So bishop e3.
Thanks, Sagar, for the raid.
Yeah.
Oh, Sagar raided.
Yeah. Thank you, Sagar.
Good to see that you
It
guys
was
are
fun
streaming.
playing ChessBase India tournament as well.
Yes, and it's so good that you guys have begun streaming. Raunak. Also, guys, if you have the energy, please to raid Nihal Sareen. I think he's also streaming right now, as you said. Yeah,
Both the channels.
And whoever is not there in my channel can come here as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's okay. And
Thanks, Sagar.
Alright.
Nihal is like, no, don't raid me. It's fine. Very. By the way, Nihal's channel here, guys, he's streaming as well. So very nice of both of them. And also Surya today was on Hindi ChessBase India. He then went to Raunak's channel. Then he went, he's doing this. So Surya being one of the seconds of Anand, spreading so much chess knowledge and about Vishy. It's amazing. I think this entire community is so beautiful, and thanks to all of you for supporting this. And see you all. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Did you enjoy it? Oh, is Ramesh sir also online? Is Ramesh online? Ramesh RB. He's not online, but that's his channel. So you can check it out. I don't think he's online here. Sarvanand says, gosh, Surya, I actually lived so much of live after my last stream with you, and you're still here. Okay, guys. Take care. Enjoyed. And see you guys. Sarah, he's not here. He's on Raunak's channel. I was just raiding them. And thank you so much. Sarvanan was also on Hindi ChessBase India today. Sarvanan, Surya, Niklesh, they covered so many games of Vishy Anand. So do check it out if you want to get updated on Anand's life. And because we are here, I want to Anand 50th birthday top Indian GMs. This was one of my favorite articles that I wrote. Legend Vishy Anand turns 50. I think, no, not this one. No, this is different. Vishy Anand's best games as per Indian GMs. This one has all the best games of Anand. I don't know. What's it? Indian grandmasters pay their top Indian GMs pay. Speak about their best Vishy Anand game. I think this is the one. Yeah. Oh, 49th birthday. He was not on his 50th. That's why. Yeah. Indian grandmasters share Vishy Anand's gems on his 49th birthday. And you can see Srinath speaks about his favorite game. Then I have put, this is the Aronian game. Shyam Sundar, Nihal Sareen, B. Adiban, Arun Prasad, Kidambi, Sethu Raman, all of them, and we have taken good positions. Jaideep says, Vishy Jahapana Tusi great. Oh, thank you, Jaideep. Sandeepan Chanda. Actually, if you want to know the best games of Anand, I would say this is one of the best articles to know about it. It has positions. I will put the link in the chat and you can check it out. So, guys, thank you all for being here today. And I believe that Vishy Anand turning 51 years old is not going to change anything in his chess career. He's going to be still as hungry. He's going to play more chess. And I'm so glad that he's still doing this with the young generation coming up. I think I read today he's going to train all of them now. I'm going to read more on that. But it's such a great development. So he's now training as well as playing. The next world champion is coming soon, guys. My house was on fire almost today, but it's safe now. I can still smell the fire, but everything is okay. Everything is okay. Yeah. No, it's fine. Bye.